A typical day in Eastleigh, and almost anywhere you look, you will see men lined up to buy bundles of tightly packed twigs from storefronts and street hawkers. Miraa is one of the oldest crops grown in East Africa. It predates colonialism and for generations has been the lifeblood of farming communities in eastern Kenya. Though one of Kenya's most valuable cash crops, the government does not officially track Miraa and it does not tax it. It does not regulate it and it does not promote it. It is completely legal, yet very few people want to talk about it.
We have what we call green gold with us in Meru, with a potential that is unseen.
By ignoring Miraa, the government may be passing up millions in revenue. It may also be missing the chance to secure the uncertain future of a historical industry in flux. The story of Miraa and the money surrounding it begins here in the Shambas outside the town of Meru in Kenya's eastern province. This region is home to many crops, from coffee and tea to potatoes, maize, and bananas. But perhaps no crop is more at home in this region's fertile soil than Miraa.
This is how we plant. It's called the suckers of Miraa. That's how we normally plant it.
In Meru, you don't need fertilizer. You don't need anything. You can even plant it in your compound, somewhere. Just go dig somewhere in the compound, and you plant your seedling there. And as long as the goats don't eat it, it will grow.
Miraa is an example of a totally non-Western institution developing according to its own internal dynamic.
Miraa is the biggest game in Meru town and smaller towns beyond, like Mutuati, Maua, and Lare. It is great business for locals whether they grow, pick, pack, carry, or broker the sale of Miraa.
Imetuinua kimaisha, kusomesha watoto, kwa kila jambo lolote ambalo tunaweza fanya maishani, uanga tunategemea hii.
Mimi ni mama mzane, sina mume, inanisaidia kusomesha watoto wangu, na sasa watoto wangu wanaendelea vizuri na masomo kwa hiyo biashara ya Miraa. Sasa hata kijana wangu uko university, na ni hiyo pesa tu ya Miraa natumia.
The money surrounding Miraa also flows to entrepreneurs who do not work directly in the Miraa trade.
Hii pesa wakati inakuwa mingi, watu wengi wakati biashara iko mzuri, biashara nyingine inakuya, associate businesses inakuya, nao watu wengine wanafanyia biashara hapa hii Mutuati. Alafu hiyo pesa wanapata, wanajinufaisha, wanaelimisha watoto, wanajenga, wanafanya kazi nyingine ya kunufaisha maishani mwao. Na kuambia naendelea kufanyia kazi hapa sababu hii ndio center ya Miraa, wakati inatoka huko remote areas inakuja hapa. Miraa ikikuja hapa, biashara wengi wako hapa wananunua, au watu wakinunua wanapeleka mahali ingine kama Garissa, Nairobi, Mombasa, na ingine inapelekwa huko Nairobi, naenda inafungwa, inaenda nchi za nje.
Nilienda kwa shamba nikatunda mandisi, nikakuja kuusia watu wa Miraa, nikagushia na shilingi 800.
But the value of Miraa is more than just economic in this region.
Kwa kimila, kwa kimila ya Wameru, kama ukiwa kijana na unataka kuwa mzana, kitu ya number 1 itatagulia ya kuuliza ya kuweka saini ni Miraa. Hii inatolewa maganda, inafungwa kabisa, inapelekwa mzee. Mimi nataka mzana yako. Mimi nataka nini mzana. Alafu baba mzana akaita mzana yake, akamwambia sasa, unapenda huyu? Akamwambia ndio, hebu leta Miraa. Akampatia. Ni kule, ni sawa. Sasa ni kuonesha naweka saini kwa mzazi yake.
The cash value of Miraa is time dependent. That's because Miraa loses its stimulant effect within 48 hours from being picked. From the moment a shoot is plucked from a tree, the race is on to deliver it to consumers as quickly as possible.
The whole thing about Miraa marketing, it has a 48-hour economic half-life. It's a commodity, unlike coffee. Tea also has to be processed very quickly, but once processed, it's okay. That's why this thing is so efficient. The harvesting, the packaging, the thing, everything about it is efficient. It's the most efficient sector I've seen in Kenya.
Once picked and bundled, the Miraa is brought to shopping centers like this one in Mutuati, where a waiting market of brokers buys it from farmers and sells it to traders bound for Nairobi. How the Miraa gets to Nairobi is its own harrowing story.
Nasafirishanga kutoka Mutuati kupitia Lare mpaka Nairobi. Tukipata panja tunakuanga na spare tairi mbili hapa nyuma, kwa hivyo kubandilisha tunasaidiana na wale wako hapa.
These trucks are not your standard Toyota pickups.
We have tried other brands, but the Toyota has become a reliable pickup. The Toyota Hilux and the Toyota Land Cruiser is the main vehicle for transporting Miraa. They've proven themselves that they're reliable.
Once purchased, they are outfitted with stiffer suspensions, reinforced shocks, additional air intakes for the engines, and each truck carries not one, but 2 spare tires. All told, the modifications to a brand new Toyota Hilux can run between 50 and 70,000 Kenyan shillings. That means steady work for mechanics in Maua, who service the trucks once a week, as well as for the truck outfitters in Nairobi who make the modifications. Not to mention the Toyota dealerships that sell the highly desired Hilux. Once loaded, the trucks make a treacherous transit to Nairobi at upwards of 180 kilometers per hour. Once the Miraa arrives in Nairobi, it is sold again through a network of middlemen before it finally reaches retail outlets in Eastleigh. But that's just the domestic side of the market. The big money in Miraa is in exporting.